everyone. Today I am with a very special guest for the first show of my senior year. Oh, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey everybody, Rachie here. You guys may know me from my English covers of Vocaloid songs. But yeah, I'm a VTuber and I also do covers online. Nice to meet you.
Rachie is here, chat. Everyone clapped and everyone clapped. But yeah, I'm so excited to have you on. I really love your stuff. I've played your stuff on my show before.
Oh my god! No, thank you for having me. This is such an honor. Like for real.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Just like to let our chat know, I did like we have been mutuals on Twitter for a while, but I DM'd you like with a whole paragraph introducing myself, and you're like, I already know you. You don't have to introduce yourself.
Which is the funniest thing.
Yeah, I was like, why did I write that?
Know you.
Yeah, I was like, why did I write all that? I don't know. Yeah, I'm a man of many words, though. I'm very aware. But
Yum.
Yummers, guys. Yummers. Anyway.
Yummers, guys.
Yummers. Anyway, so I have a couple questions I'm going to ask, and we'll take it from there. Like, let's just, like, explore a little bit. Like, let's, like, be fun and kooky and, like, have fun. The first question I have written down is, how did you get into Vocaloid, question mark?
If we go back to, like, the very beginning, I guess, when I was younger, I used to play the violin. And in my violin lessons, there used to be this one girl who was a little bit of a weeb. So when I'd known her for a long time at this point, and so I was 13, I think, when this happened. And she came up to me, and she starts talking about this character called Hatsune Miku, and like other people in that era. First question, of course, I ask is, oh, who's that? What anime is she from? And like many other people from that era as well, you can probably expect that she launches into like a little rant about, oh, she's not from an anime, she's this, she's that. And, I don't really take any heed to it because she was always a little bit high energy, I guess, really high tension kind of girl. And I was just like, okay, that's cool. I guess there's the singing character called Hatsune Miku. Awesome. My real introduction didn't come until maybe a year later when I went over to my friend's house and she asked me, oh, do you know Hatsune Miku? And I was just like, oh, I've sort of heard of her, but I never really bothered to look her up because at that age, I think I was still on like the Kingdom Hearts forums. I don't know if you know what KH Insider is, but I used to be on those forums. Oh my goodness.
I know Kingdom Hearts.
I did not know what a forum is, right?
I know what a forum is. I'm old enough to know what a forum is, chat.
Yeah, no, it's okay. This because it wouldn't be the first time that somebody asked me what a forum is from the Vocaloid sphere, which is funny.
Oh my goodness!
If I had 2 dimes, sort of deal. But yeah, she actually played 5 songs that day. I think it was Popipo, Melt, World Is Mine, Romeo and Cinderella, and one more song I don't really remember at this point. But Disappearance of Hatsune Miku.
You got all the classics.
That was all. Yeah,
all the classics.
All the classics there.
Yeah. Whoa.
So yeah, I think it was only maybe a year after that I started posting covers on YouTube, and I guess the rest is history.
Wow, man, a lot of lore there. No, I mean, I like the story. Again, all the classics, bro. All the classics. The one I started with was a bit weird. But it tends to be like that for me for some reason with the things I like. So I don't know why. But
no, fair. Wait, actually, what was your first Vocaloid song?
It was
I want to know.
Crime and Punishment by Deco Nina.
Yes!
Yeah,
Banger!
I saw it. I've said this so many times on my show, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep repeating it. I found it from a furry animation when I was like 11 or something.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Shout out to furries for showing me Vocaloid.
Shout out. You know what? Furries are the backbone of this community.
They
low-key I will say that once, I'll say that again.
They're the backbone of like a lot of communities, including the science community.
They really are.
Like furries and STEM. And
Amen.
Amen. I love it. Anyway, kind of jumping off your previous statement, I was wondering, like, why did you start making covers? Like, what drew you into that scene?
You'll hate my answer. I was bored. I was bored. I woke up, I didn't want to study. I had nothing else to do. I think a lot of people know this. I didn't have any friends growing up either. So I didn't really do anything after school except for like violin lessons, math lessons, like other things. So after that, when I went home, I didn't really have anything to do except, I don't know, reblog stuff on Tumblr or
True.
be on forums. And so, yeah, there was actually a forum I joined called VOCAVERSE. They are probably defunct now, but it was run by an Indonesian dude, actually. We only found out like a few years later that we had a bunch of mutual friends IRL.
That's
And
crazy.
he was like much older than me, obviously. Yeah, it's super crazy. But I started talking there, and then there was a few people who did covers. So I think there was like this one section of the server that was all to do with like singing and art and other stuff. And so I started posting there first, actually, before I posted on YouTube. So that was sort of my gateway. A lot of people responded positively, and I had somebody sort of like, I was really lucky because everybody there was really helpful. I had somebody there sort of bring me through basic mixing. They bought a mic for me, actually, and shipped it to my house. Yeah, they were super sweet. And yeah, that was basically how I started. How I started posting on YouTube, though, was because I was bored. I didn't want to study for an exam I had in 8th grade. I was 14, I think. And yeah, I had nothing else to do. So I was just like, why not?
Yeah, and you know what? That's so true. Why not, guys? And I think that that's a motto
why
you should
not?
live by. Why not? I do a lot of
Yeah,
things
why
nowadays for the
not?
plot too.
There we
Like,
go.
yeah, you know, it's like, why not?
Yeah, like
Anyway.
you brought up sewing before
Oh
we
yeah, we
started
did.
this
Yeah,
radio
yeah,
show.
we
Was that also a why not?
was that why not? I know. Oh my goodness. When I was like growing up, I used to watch like a lot of like craft YouTube channels. Like I feel
Oh,
like I don't know. I don't even remember who, but like especially like I watched a lot of needle felting. That's not even sewing. I was just really into watching
that's
needle
not
felting
even
videos.
sewing.
That's not even sewing, but I was really
That's
into
really
watching
fun.
I was really into watching needle felting videos, and I always want to try it. I'm 21. I've never tried needle felting, and I've been thinking about this for like a decade, by the way. And but I got into sewing through like YouTube.com because I was like, I want to make a little thing. Who else here likes to make little things?
Aw.
Who else
YouTube's the
here?
perfect place, honestly, to start your DIY career. Because, like, anything you want to do, there is a video on YouTube, and that's just insane.
I
Like, there are
know.
tutorials, there are other people who want to do things as well. It's really fun all around.
I know, it's crazy. I even saw like you did a stream recently that was like Utaite 101, and I was like, whoa, now you're the DIY. What the
Yeah,
flip?
yeah. Yeah, being Utaite is a DIY, just hobble. Honestly, it really is. Like, aside from, I think, my equipment and everything, like electronic, like everything is DIY, you know? Like, my recording studio is in my parents' garage.
Oh, so true.
I have, yeah, like I fully soundproof the place by putting egg cartons and like other stuff. When I was in college, when I was living by myself, I used to sing I used to sing into my closet with all, because like it had natural insulation, noise insulation and everything. So
I mean, whatever works. I should probably be doing that right
yeah,
now.
it's whatever works,
I
right?
should probably be doing
Yeah.
that right now. I'm just at my desk in my dorm.
No, you're so okay.
I guys, this show's held together with sticks and glue, and it's actually really charming. I do wonder because like this is very like DIY. Like you've like done so many projects. I mean, you just released like another cover with like an MV that looks really cool and stuff. And I was like wondering like how you
Yeah.
go about managing all your different projects and such.
Oh, wow. Are you asking me what it is like to be a project manager, a job that could be viable for you after college?
Oh my God, so true, guys. If you're in college, lock in. Lock in right now.
If you're in college, log in.
Like
Log
me,
in.
like
Hold
me,
on
I'm
this
locking in. My
now.
listening years are on. My listening years are on.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
So how was it being a project manager? That's the cue.
How is it being a project manager? It's fun. I mean, I do so the YouTube isn't my full-time job. I actually have a full-time job, like a 9 to 5 outside of this. And so project management is literally something I do before work and after work. And it is not, it's really fun. I think half of the fun of being a project manager is actually looking for the people that I want to work with, because as you know, there are a lot of very, very talented people in this community. They're lovely, they're awesome. I love them all, and it's just a joy being able to find people that you really vibe with. A lot of people that I work with, eventually we end up becoming friends. Maybe not to like the capacity of like a best friend, but like I will go out with these people, especially like the local ones. Like the one who made my video recently was Akem. I'm trying to treat her to food, but she lives so far away. But like for other people, like whoever I find, we can eat on the weekends as well, and it's just really nice. I get to cultivate like a small little group.
Oh, that is nice. Oh, I like I like food. I'm a very food motivated individual. Right? Yeah, I'm a very food motivated individual. Whenever my friends ask to hang out, I'm like, what do you want to do? You want to get food?
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to go shopping? You want to go shopping and get food? You want to go get food and then go shopping?
Wait, I was actually talking to my friend about this as well, because I asked her, all of my hangouts ever have only revolved around food. Like I will eat with my friends, and then we'll do like a little bit of makeup, like shopping after that. But like, is there such thing as a hangout without food?
Like,
can you do that?
I feel like every time I'm at a hangout, like at least someone's gonna be like, I'm hungry. Like,
Yeah.
Because that's how people work. So it's like, I feel like you gotta build in the food. You gotta build in the food. And like my friends, like we'll go to Hot Pot like once a semester. I like my Hot Pot.
Yes,
yeah, I like my Hot Pot. I like my meats and assorted veggies and the tofu. I like everything. And
I'm not gonna lie, that's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do.
Yeah, Hot Pot. We get boba. We get whatever. I like food, and then I'm like, let's go shopping. We go to the K-pop store. I spent a little too much money on a K-pop album, and I'm like, what happened? And I dropped my credit card, and it just went right into the ATM or whatever. No, the cash register.
So sad.
It's crazy.
Ooh.
Oh, so sad. Like, I just dropped. I just tripped, and it happened to just like tap the credit card tappy thing. And now,
it's just, oh my god, that's just gone. But oh well,
like I don't know.
It is what it is.
I don't know how to hang out without food being a component. Because even if I'm online playing Roblox with my friends, eventually someone's gonna be like, guys, I gotta go, I'm hungry. And that's just the end. That's just the end of Roblox.
Exactly. Food is so good. I recently found a Vocaloid song. Do you know Mad Diner by Miyamori Bungaku? The recent Vocaloid chorus song that just came out. I'll add it to the playlist after this.
Yeah, add to the playlist.
But it's really good, and it's about food, and it's about everybody enjoying eating. And I'm just like, I need to cover this with my friends that I eat with.
Oh my god, dude, cover with your friends, then go out to eat. That's the move. That's like a little reward. Get a Hot Pot right after. Yes.
Vocaloid and food is love.
Yeah, Vocaloid and food is love. And that's why Kaido has an ice cream and Len has a banana, and they all kind of have a food. They all kind of do.
They also do have a food.
Yeah, they do. I just realized that. I mean, Mako has a drink, I guess. But
she's so real for that. And she's so real for that.
I'm not dissing her. I love her, my queen.
My
queen. Anyway, hold on. I'm gonna try to get back on topic. I could talk about food for 5 million hours. I want to circle back to project management a little bit, because you did just recently put out your second cover album. By recently, I mean like 5 months ago. That's recent. And
that's recent.
That's recent, guys. That's recent. It's not a year. It's recent.
In the grand scheme of things, it's very recent.
It's very recent. I was wondering how was that, putting that together? Especially because like I'm assuming you probably had to communicate with some of the producers that you covered their songs and put it on the album. So like I'm really, really curious about that.
Yeah, of course. Actually, I got a lot of questions about this, and I was hoping to like talk about it at one point, but it is really sort of a big thing, so I'm glad you asked. So my recent cover album was just 4 Deco Nina songs. It's called Metamorphose, and I covered basically all the songs that I could license from him. So, as you might expect, the first step to making a cover album is to just see whether or not these songs are viable to sing, whether or not you can distribute them legally, whether or not the other component was for me, I was gonna make merch, right? We were gonna make an actually the album, and we were also gonna make vinyls. So we also had to ask to see if we could like license that physically as well. And I think with Deco, it's nice because well, number one, he does sort of speak a little bit of English, and he does like pander to the English audience a little bit. He has really good English translations on all his videos and stuff too, if you didn't know. So he was really easy to talk to. His team was amazing. They were all very nice. They replied to us in English. And so we were only able to secure some of the songs that he still had the rights to, which is super duper cool. But while that's happening, obviously I have to look for all the people that will work on this project with me. So I first listed out the things that I would need. So I would need the album cover, I would need distribution, I would need graphic design for the actual album with the packaging design and everything. I would need somebody to do the videos for the crossfade. I would need a lot of instrumentalists. I would also need mixers, and I would need somebody to tune in time as well. And so it was a lot. It was definitely super overwhelming. But the album actually fun fact, the album came together because Scott, who runs Very Okay Vinyl, he actually approached me about making an album.
Ooh.
So instead of me going like, oh, I'm going to make a Deco Nina album, he goes, hey, do you want to make a vinyl with me? Let's just do an album together. And I was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, fair. Let's do that. And so distribution and like the physical printing and everything was handled. Part of the management as well was handled because Scott was the one who handled the back and forth between my team, our team, and Deco Nina's team. So that was really cool. The other side of it, I have a lot of friends. I've been here in the community for a long time. So it's just a matter of me like picking and choosing like, okay, this person's perfect for the project. This person's perfect for the project. And so that sort of came together it took a while to get together to get to that point. But once it did, it happened pretty quickly. We originally wanted to have it up by December 27th, because Deco Nina, Deco 27, right? But it didn't happen because it's Christmas season, so it's really difficult, and we only decided to do that in November. So whoop whoop. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know what else there is to say. I guess the only pitfall when it comes to a project like that is that if there are a lot of moving parts, just make sure to accommodate accordingly. Yeah. Is there anything specific you wanted to ask?
One question I was thinking of is like, is there anyone that like any part of the project that like you didn't expect to need? Like something you didn't know you needed. What didn't
you know?
Yeah, what didn't you know? Like that you think would be important for someone going into this sort of project?
I think what's important to know, maybe there were a lot of things I didn't know before going into this kind of stuff. Like I didn't know the split between, I think as a project manager, it's good to know what roles you need and what those roles will do. And then the other side of it is that sometimes some people don't really work well with each other. So I had different people who mastered and different people who mixed. And usually when it comes to mixing and mastering, they sort of got to work together, right? It's sort of like handing off like a sketch to somebody to be colored. If they color a certain way, maybe you have to like adjust the sketch accordingly. But yeah, I just thought that all of my friends would be able to work with each other, but it wasn't the case at a few points in time. And so I had to sort of like mediate that. And that was challenging, but very rewarding. I actually did enjoy that. And the other thing as well is that I think you have to accommodate for how long the other party takes to reply to you, because just because you reply quickly doesn't mean that they'll reply back at the same speed.
That's so true. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense though. Like especially with project mediation, I feel like that could go a little bit unnoticed until like you're really like in the thick of it. Cause like I've directed some things before, and like you don't really like expect like the problems that come up when there's just like so many personalities mixing sometimes in
Mm-mm.
one. It could be, but it is fun. I do think it really is fun to be in a managerial position.
I guess it is. It is fun. And there's also like, I don't know, it feels like playing a VN, but without a guide, I guess. There's a lot of things that you could, I mean, I'm sorry to put it that way, but it
No,
does feel like
I
it,
like
you know?
get you because sometimes when I'm like having a conversation with someone, like
Yeah.
mostly professional conversation for some reason, like I feel like there's like a dialogue box in front of me.
Yes!
With like how I'm supposed to do things. I don't know why. And I'm like, oh, I could pick this one, I could pick this one. Like maybe this is what will happen in this little flow
Yeah.
chart in my brain.
Yeah.
There might be something wrong with me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But I really get what
No,
you
no,
mean.
No. I'm the same way. I'm the exact same way. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's a challenge, but it's something that I really, really enjoy doing. Maybe because I do it in my actual job as well. So that's always fun.
You are now listening to VOCAVERSE Mondays.
Hello. Oh my goodness. Oyster time. We are so back. Oyster time. I will now talk about oyster time. Find whom. Oyster time.
Jumping off of this, but also switching gears. I'm a jumper and a switcher gearer. How does it feel to work with Vocaloid producers in an official capacity? Because like not only have you communicated with Deco and Nina here, I do know you worked on the official English version of Mesmerizer, and I thought that was super cool. So I was really curious about like how that came about.
I've never really worked with the Vocaloid producers. Like, oftentimes, especially when it comes to Deco Nina, he has a team, right? So I never really communicated with him directly. With Sumiki, it was the same thing because so Mesmerizer was supposed to just be a very casual collaboration between me and Will. I think the conversation went, hey, do you want to cover this song? And I was like, yeah, it seems fun. And Will was just like, okay, but we're not going to do anything original. It's fine, right? And I was like, yeah, whatever. I just want to do something fun with you. And he's like, cool. And then 2 weeks later, he's just like, we got to do an original video and we got to get somebody to do this stuff. Let me reach out to Tsumiki to get like the official music video sort of thing going. And I was like, oh, okay. So I think it would be fun if you got Will on this program so that you could ask him directly. But from what I understand with the process, he already has sort of that channel to, not really to Tsumiki, but also to like Dwango, like the company that owns Nico Nico Doga. And so from the emails that I saw, we had somebody who helped handle the contracts in Japanese, and we went back and forth. And yeah, basically when it's put on Spotify and other streaming services, all the revenue goes directly to the original producer or to Dwango, and then they distribute the revenue to us instead of it being the other way around. But with Deco's team, what was nice was that we could upload it onto whatever we wanted, and then we just had to pay them the percentage, which is either through splits or direct deposit into their bank account. So it's really different, I feel like, for each producer, how they want to work with you.
Yeah, that's interesting. How the revenue split's different. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I kind of want to switch gears a little bit, talking more about your experiences in the Vocaloid and Utate community. And I'm specifically wondering, like, do you have like any Vocaloid songs that like stand out to you that like really, really inspire you? Maybe some of the ones you put on the playlist we could discuss. I don't know, Chad. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I've been around the scene for 13 years at this point, maybe longer. So I think what counts as a song that really impacts me is probably very different from when I was young to now. But I think one thing sort of always holds up true. It's always that feeling of, wow, I can't believe somebody did something like this. That's so cool. I want to do something like this too. Like, it inspires me to like be better in my own field. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I think when I was when I was younger, it was definitely Deco Nina songs. I don't know why I keep bringing this guy up. He has me by the throat
Deco
at
Nina
this
is
point.
awesome.
Sorry, Deco.
I was telling you, I don't care that he's popular. I don't care. I love you, Deco Nina. I love everything you put out.
Like, I don't care that he's popular, but he's popular for a reason, right?
That's what I'm saying.
When
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, I mean, when Vocaloid started, I think he was one of the only ones who had like fully animated music videos. Like he had a team, his small team with Aka and Murto. You know, like he was making like these animated music videos, and I was just like, wow, like nobody else did that at the time. I think the next instance of me remembering somebody else who did that was Last Note with Setsuna Trip. When I saw that, I was like, wow, that's amazing. So it started there. I think when, for me, what's really cool is when an artist has a very clear like vision in mind. Like I really look up to people like Harumaki Gohan. I look up to people like, oh God, I can't think right now. Audio, love that guy. People who just have their whole thing together. I think that's really cool. You know, Deko's always been one of those people. Last Note with like the Mikagura School Suite as well. Kagero Project, obviously everybody's first, like a lot of people's first foray into like big Vocaloid projects. I don't think there's really been a big project like that since.
Bring back the rock opera. That's what I'm saying.
Bring back the rock opera. Bring back the rock, like the song series, please.
Yeah, no,
I miss
we need
it.
more
I
of
miss it
that.
so much.
I like a good little story in my song. Like, and it goes between
Me
multiple
too.
songs. I can listen to it. That's what a rock opera is.
Me too.
I subscribe what a rock opera
Do you
is.
remember like you did just describe a rock opera? It's like Ninja Sex Party stuff. Love them.
Bro, it's just
Like
funny.
6969 is great.
Dude, I've not thought about them for so. You're so right.
I love them.
It's so
They're
true.
great. They're
It's so
great.
true.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, like Bookmark of Demise series. Love that as well. I like also a lot of projects that have heart in them. I went into Vocaloid because I didn't really like what was happening in the mainstream music scene. And so I've always really just liked songs that seem like they come from the heart, you know? And so I think Harumaki Gohan's it's like I Want to Be a Flower is one of my favorite, like maybe recent 2020 songs of all time. I really like Bird Brain.
Oh, so true.
Love Bird Brain. Love Snail Mail.
Snail mail
as
mention.
well, my 11 vein. Snail Mail mention. Very recent one that came out as well was Emiri's Self-Destructive Girl.
Yeah. I just listened to that last night. And I was like, oh, this is great, and I love the MV for it too. It's so cute.
I love the MV for it. I think
Yeah.
it's the same person who did Lemon Melon Cookie by Tak.
Really? Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
now
yeah,
that
yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super
yeah.
cool. So
Yeah,
I
it was
guess
excellent.
TLDR, inspiring stuff is when you have a vision and you can bring it to life.
Yeah.
And like maybe Vocaloid adjacent, but Miolophone, he's really got it.
Yeah.
Love him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really get that too. Where I really like good artistic direction and such. I do wonder if there are any. I know you just said, even though you just said you weren't liking what was happening in the mainstream music scene. I do wonder if you do have any non-Vocaloid artists that you look to for similar reasons or that you just enjoy in general.
Oh yeah. To be very honest with you, I don't really listen to a lot of Vocaloid songs outside of like outside of songs I want to cover. I don't actually listen to a lot of Vocaloid.
That's crazy
Not
because
that much.
you were just like
Especially
listening
in the
so
last few
much.
years I didn't.
You were just listening so much. I was like, whoa, you probably listen to more than you think you do.
I probably do, but I listen to like a lot of non-Vocaloid stuff as well. Like I love underscores. I love
that's
underscores
so
a lot.
true. Dude, this is like so
Yeah.
random. But when I had Bowen on so long ago, he was like my first interview. He recommended underscores to me because I was like, are you listening to anything lately? And he said underscores, and I was like, whoa. And then like I listened to like the album with the horseshoe on it. Is that what that is? And I was like,
Yes,
wait,
yes,
this
yes,
is
wall socket.
crazy. Yeah, wall socket, that's what it's called. I was like, this is crazy. This is so good.
Underscores is so good. Music for musicians, probably.
Yeah, no, that's so true.
Yeah, it's for real. I love underscores. I love Julia Wolf. I listen to Love Live sometimes as well.
Oh,
It really
I saw you.
depends. I've been really liking
I
Leila.
can't lie. I did see you listen to Liela the other day on Discord.com. I saw that as your status. And I also really love Love Live. I did just see the Aqua final Love Live in June. Because
I'm
like
so
a
angry.
freak. I'm sorry. I'm a freak though. I was like going crazy.
No, that is the appropriate reaction to Aqua's last live. Like I can't do
I
that.
know, like, I don't know,
I
like,
would cry.
Like, I didn't cry, but I did
Did you
feel
cry?
emotional. I did feel emotional. I know, I'm like really so fake for like not crying, but I swear to God, Yoshiko Seiyu waved at me. I'm being so serious. It was totally to me. It was totally to me. I'm not
That's
delusional.
so
I'm not
cool.
delusional. So did
I would just
Marty
die
and
on the
Kanan,
spot.
I think. Marty and Kanan Seiyu, I think, did too. But I'm just saying that they were just waving in my general direction. But they were close to me, and I was like, that's to me. That's to me.
That's good enough.
Yeah, I'm allowed to be a little delusional, I think. I just want to talk about Love Live now. Do you have some favorite Love Live girls?
No. I'm more of a I didn't really watch the anime. Literally just listened to all of their music. No context at all.
Oh, that's so interesting. That's so real, though.
Yeah.
Especially because,
I
like,
played the rhythm game when it
Oh.
came out, and then I
R.I.P.
never got
legend.
into the anime because I don't like watching stuff.
I do get, like, listening to it, like, without the context, because their music is really good. Like, I really, really liked Liella's new single. No, album, Aspire. I guess Aspire is, like, the
Aspire's
single.
great.
Like, Aspire is great.
Aspire's great.
I was listening to it, like, on a car ride to work over the summer, and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. They locked
Yeah,
in.
Aspire is right. Like it's so different compared to like I don't know. I really like how all the Love Live groups have their own sound. I guess is what it is. Yeah, and Liella's is taking it in a really fun direction.
Oh yeah, no,
Really, really
I
fun.
really agree. I think like I am particularly attracted to Liella's sound lately. They are the ones like I listen to quite a bit. Like I'll just throw it on because they're just like really good. But yeah, happy we gotta discuss that a little bit. I did see in the description of your recent cover for Fire that you talked about musical theater a little bit, and like I need to just ask about musical theater because I'm a bit of a theater kid too. What's your favorite musical? Can I ask this?
Ooh. Okay. Context. I grew up listening to music theater because my mom really likes musical theater. She wouldn't let me sleep until me and my sister have learned one song from musical theater. So we used to listen to stuff like Miss Saigon, Phantom of the Opera, Secret Garden. I mean, Heathers is a classic.
Oh, so true. And it's
Heathers is fun.
It's getting like that Broadway revival soon, I think.
It is getting that Broadway revival
Yeah, and, like,
finally,
low-key,
which
like,
I'm really excited.
I gotta pull up. Like I'm in New York. I gotta pull up because
You're in New York, yeah.
I am in New
was
York.
still living there, like I did not go to a lot of shows, and I really regret it.
Wait, you lived in New York?
I used to go to college in upstate New York.
Oh my god! Wait, that's so real. I didn't know this. Oh my god!
I was there when Dear Evan Hansen was still new. I watched Waitress as well.
Ooh.
When it first came out. I watched Hamilton. I was able to watch
Oh
Hamilton.
my god! You
which I'm really
were
happy
able to see
about.
what with Lin Manuel Miranda?
No. It was the second cast right after
okay.
that, which I'm really sad about, but whatever.
Yeah, like
It works.
as much as people dog on Lin Manuel Miranda, I really wish I could have seen him in Hamilton.
I wish I could have seen it too.
I know. He's just I don't know, there's something about him. Like I'm watching I don't know if you know anything about House MD right now, but for some reason like he's just like
I love House.
Oh, I do. Dude, I'm watching House for the first time.
Season 6 where he's like
I literally just started watching season 6, and it was like Lin Manuel Miranda jump scare. Like I kind of was aware that he was gonna come in, but like I didn't know when.
It's like he has like his hands in his pockets, like he's doing the Disney like knees in, and I'm just like, yes, Mr. Miranda, let's go.
Yes, Mr. Miranda. Man, God, Lin Manuel Miranda's like everywhere now. Like he's right behind me, isn't he? That's how I feel. Like I feel like sometimes like a project gets announced and they're like, oh, Lin Manuel Miranda's doing the music, or Lin Manuel Miranda's acting, Lin Manuel Miranda's directing now. Maybe I don't know. Lin Manuel Miranda's running camera now. I think he could. I think he could do anything.
He literally could do anything. Anything he touches is gold.
Low key.
That's my brother.
Yeah, low key. Were you watching like musical theater like animatics and stuff too? Like were you on like that side of like Tumblr? Yes. Oh hell
yes,
yeah.
I was on that side of Tumblr. Come From Away. I think it was like the era where I was like slowly weaning off Tumblr was like Hamilton. A lot of it was Hamilton.
Yeah, like I I miss like golden age Tumblr. Like I'm watching Doctor Who for the first time now. And
Yes.
yeah, and I'm like, oh my God, like I've seen I've seen this clipped on Tumblr in GIF sets. This is wonderful. Oh yeah, okay, no. I need like one more question before we wrap up. Do you have like a favorite Tumblr fake story?
It's the one where this girl was walking around with like a fake tail, and somebody like they were a bit of a bully, and so OP sees that somebody like tries to like pull the tail off, and it turns out that
Oh no!
it's so bad. Like the way that it was written just still sticks in my mind because I'm just like I genuinely believe it was real for like a whole year, and then I was like, wait a minute, no.
That was wonderful. I think we have to wrap up though. That's just an excellent note to end on. Rachie, thank you for being here. Do you have any do you have any final notes you want to leave our lovely listeners on?
I mean, follow me if you'd like, but I think above all, maybe what I just want to leave is that the Vocaloid scene is very accepting and very lovely, and a place where I found all my friends.
Aw.
And it is also a place where I realized that I can do anything, and if I can do anything, so can you. So do what you want. You know, if you were thinking of starting covers, of like drawing, of music or whatever, you know, the hardest thing is to get yourself out there first. But once you do that, you'll find that it opens a lot of doors and opportunities, and you will make lifelong friendships, probably, as long as you're not, you know,
A jerk. Oh man, that's so sweet though. That's so sweet. It is.
a little bit of grandma wisdom.
Yeah, wow. Thank you for your wisdom, Unc. Anyway,
No problem. Young one.
youngin.
I'm hip with the kids. I promise.
Yeah, I'm so hip with the kids. Hashtag Lin Manuel Miranda. Anyway, this was lovely, Rachie. Let's say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone.
everyone.
Yay.